Oh boy, it's snooting time. What more do you need to know? What more do you need to know? I said it before you, Scary Dave. I said it before you. It was faster. All right, well, we're going to give it a minute so everyone can kind of stream in. We can say hello. I'm going to see if I can find a sound I can play. I don't know. Can I find something for that? Oh boy, could I? Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum bum. Dun, 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 dun. We're doing Mo Drop today, in case you weren't paying attention. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be something else, baby. Uh, what the hell? Oh, that's a cute picture of a possum. What I want though is a fat hot dog. Boom, 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 boom. But listen, okay, listen. I gotta mention what exactly is stuck in my head. It's the RoboCop 3 NES title music. For some reason, it's stuck in my head. Why are you opening the head honcho Carpaccio from Gamma? No, I typed in RoboCop. What the fuck? Ugh. Here, go listen to it. It's apparently RoboCop 3 is like a big game in Russia. Como even showed me like a Russian reviewer. It's something else, I guess. I particularly like what was it again? What's the time step? I think it's like 140 something. Yeah, I like this part where it takes a. No, this is earlier. I like when this part transitions into the part, which is command 120. No, yeah, 121. Around that part. It's probably louder for you than it is for me. But that's my problem. Well, there's no one here. We got 4 more minutes before we're gonna kick it off. I need to open Bandicam and I need to turn off my hotkeys because with my hotkeys on, things go horribly wrong, and I record 2 things at once, and that's not good for anyone. Why I don't just make 2 different hotkeys? I'll never know. It's more convenient that way for someone like me. Boom, boom. Learning that in Russia, their bootlegs, you pay according to how many CDs the bootleg requires. Now that is something I didn't know I wanted to know. Now that is something I didn't know I wanted to know. So, did you know? Um, Apparently, Apple wants to add AI. They want to add the AI to their phones, and they can finish your replies for you. At which point, why don't we just make all human communication automated? Let's just have learn language models handle our economy for us and see how it goes. I think we all agree that it'll go exactly the way that the Tesla self-driving goes, where it shuts off 1 second before impact. And it's like, well, it wasn't our responsibility. It was you for turning the machine on in the first place. How that legally holds any grounds, I don't know. Because, like, hey, it's 1 second. What the fuck do you want me to do at this point? I'm impressed that part even works, by the way, considering how it has issues. Like, impressive that that part of the software is, like, the most ironclad. That it can actually hold its own in legal uncertainty. Oh, man, that's a cute little sea slug. What the fuck? All right. So, well, since no, I prefer to save my chit chat for when we're there. I don't know. It's just a good song. There's a bunch of songs that are usually stuck in my head. I got a little brain radio, and I can replay a lot of songs quite accurately. Don't worry. Don't fret. I have the power. The music is in my head. You've got the whole world in your hand. What was that again? What was that slogan for? I think someone needs to like check up on me and ask me, Safi, why the fuck are you reading a comic? Why do you check up daily on a webcomic that hasn't updated in 2 years? And to those people, I say, listen, I'm also keeping tabs on a webcomic that hasn't updated since 2019 and hasn't told anyone why. They've just stopped. And I'm still there, waiting and watching. Because I'm watching and waiting. Being patient is part of life's many, many useful skills, which apparently are the children will not learn as they're too busy with the TikToks and they're used to continuous stimuli. Well, I personally take satisfaction in going for. I've been doing a lot of long walks of late, actually. Kind of going on hour-long walks. Those whole. How long is that? Like 3 to 4 miles ish, I think. Because like 1.6 is like a good approximate. 5 kilometers you can do in an hour. So I'm in like a little group chat with like 2 people who really like the Snoot game stuff. It's like a personal group chat, so we have a little icon. The icon is like fucking. It's Fang like yelling at Naomi, but for some stupid reason. Can I even find this picture? But it's like Fang yelling at Naomi in a pretty stylized fashion. But for some odd reason, I always only see Naomi. My brain does not register the rest of the characters in that picture. There we go. Raptor. Jesus, how horrifying. It's like puppets. For some reason, Fang just doesn't appear. It's probably because the background is also very gray. And Naomi actually has some fucking detailing outside of that. Well, it's been 11 minutes. Let's play the video game and get some audio going. How about that, buddies? Oh boy, it's snootin' time. All right, recording is on. We can start schmoovin' in Mojob. God damn it, fucking Mario All-Stars immediately. Monday again. Fuck. Back to Volcano High. Spring break went by all too quickly. I'm still tired. It sucks not getting enough rest. That was just way too much to do, and I never had a chance for a breather. I looked at the files for this, and there's like a lot. This is not a itty-bitty thing. Or at least for some reason when I was unpacking, it was having like some... What the fuck am I looking at? I'm sorry. What in the goddamn am I confronted with? Mojob looks to be something else, judging by the immediate confrontation. I was just looking for like, there's like a bunch of, every time I open a folder that has audio files in it, Windows Explorer is like, I can't handle this. There's like a bunch of files for the thing, which we'll probably get to. What the fuck is this? Oh man, I love storyline. Oh man, they do one big file. Love it. Does this have endings? I don't know if this has endings. Does it have endings? Do I have to worry about that, or can I just relax? Because the other one had endings, and I don't like endings. I just want to play the mod. I get it. Like, oh man, the game's about choices. I don't fucking care about choices. Nobody cares about choices. They're irrelevant. A good story stands on its own 2 feet. We had books for forever for a reason. Books, my good sir. Fuck. Searching the word if is not going to help, is it? Bum bum bum. Listen, Como, I have the RoboCop title theme stuck in my head. I need an adult. If the user skips too fast. Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah, there's some developer commentary and stuff, so we might as well see that. Let's take a look. Well, you know, honestly, how about we just see if stuff happens. What the fuck is this? There's a file we're not going to see because it's for the adults. Man, we'll get there when we get. What the actual hell is going on these? I'm ruined. I'm ruined. I still love the persistent lewd joke they did in the original, though. You know, I made a mistake thinking I could just search if and look for the if branches, because if branches don't work like that. People use if as a normal word. It's almost like a lot of programming languages are designed to be semi-human readable. It's a great way to start off your opening. Opening thing. I'm not reading anything, by the way. It is just, okay, big ending. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about, I guess, probably. But I do want to know about this thing that I saw. Okay, let me just find where the script begins so we can get ourselves a little look-see at any developer commentary as it rolls on by. It was way too much. You don't have a chance for a breather. I worked like never before. The days were exhausting. The nights were even worse. Now I understand why Dad was such a tired mess after a long day at the repair shop. The bell rings, prompting the Technicolor mess loitering around the stairs to start pouring into the building. Might as well follow them. The morning classes were easy enough to get through on autopilot. The hallways feel familiar. They're a comforting sight. Missing being in school is a new experience. Oh no. I got crowed. Come on, please. I got crowed. Look at this. Someone did this to me. Entering the room, I noticed the tired eyes of everyone drifting around the room. A couple of students chat about what they did. Everything from meeting up to going on a road trip to playing the newest Gizzard title. Ugh, Gizzard. It's like a stomach, but different. It was some casualized MOBAs starring the hottest IPs. The plebeians harbored shit tastes, to no one's surprise. Called Dual Ski. Coughs to draw attention away from the newest. Ass faggots champion rebalance. Once he has the Translator's note: Ass faggot stands for Aeon of Strife, stylized fortress assault game going on 2 sides. Nice. Once he has the class's attention, he starts pointing out pages in the textbooks and starts reading from as In the textbook, once he has the class's attention, he starts pointing out pages in the textbooks to start reading from, as he draws up a diagram on the board. In terms of human, sure is a class, the most sure of average. Yep, definitely one of the classes of all time. Can't focus on anything Mr. Koldusky says, though. My eyes are getting heavy. Shit, where am I? He's so tired! Oh, my man should go to a Formula 1 pit stop because he's got 2 tires. God damn it, Crow. Como just posted that fucking crow for that one. He's just a triangle, Como. He's just a little triangle. So skinny. Where's your head gone this time? You're even more spaced out than usual, my man. How did I make it here without noticing? Shit, I even picked up lunch. Impressive. Hello? He's left orbit. Hey, whatever you took, buddy. Can I have a scoop or 2? Sounds delicious. You know, I was once that spaced out on Carf. Woke up in a... Fang punches me on the arm. Yelling out in surprise, I accidentally interrupt Reed's coming monologue with my sudden outcry. Anon calling. Anon! Please respond, over. Yes. I rub my eyes, trying to regain some sense of consciousness. I'm here. Welcome back from your trip. I've missed you. Oh, he's such a little boy. He's just a little man. Fang gives me a quick peck on the cheek, and Trish stares daggers at me. Yet the smooch triumphs. Finally grounded, my heart skips a beat and I can feel myself start to blush. I could get used to this. I've missed her. I didn't really have the time or the energy to catch up with her during the week. Even if everything was her idea to begin with. So how was work? I could hardly reach you this week, other than that time we actually visited. Did you save up enough for your video game consoles? He seems to be having fun. And on man, you need to tell us about it. Your first foray into the life of a proud worker bee. Yeah, well, I got some good stories to share. All of a sudden I feel myself slipping back into the darkness that had ripped me out of Koldusky's class. So very tired. I can't believe Anon fucking died. Cafeteria table applied directly to forehead. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm exhausted. Maybe later. You get yourself together, man. You must have had something fun happen. I've got a little something to wake you up, if you need it. Reed winks. I'm not entirely convinced that I want to try whatever he's got in his magic bag. Go ahead. Don't leave us hanging. I'm not getting out of this time, am I? No, you're not. Shit. Mumbling. Oh, they actually made it pretty obvious this time. Alright, I'll start on my first real day. So. We got a whole introduction sequence and everything. Starting at Moles to get some extra cash was... The cursor turned into a pizza pie. Oh boy. I show I. Ooh, was that? No, that wasn't the case. Ooh, that's impressive though. I like it a lot. Oh my god, there's like a special thing internally that's probably doing the pizza notation. Starting at most get some extra cash was a good idea, even if I did fight against it when Fang first asked me to, especially when she told me they were short-staffed. However, the promise of easy money quickly dispelled any doubts I had at first. Now, during spring break was a good time to go at it, otherwise I'd just be at home shitposting anyway. Thankfully, yesterday's introduction to everything had gone well. It had been a bit intimidating the last 2 times I've been around, but that aura dissipated yesterday. He's more like a mix of Samantha and Fang. Mo didn't pose veiled threat against practicing golfing's. Mo didn't pose veiled threats of practicing golf swings like Abby and the latter of Everybody Part 2 Electric Baguetteloo Deluxe Edition Director's Cuts Guilty of the Year Edition trademark. Unlike a certain unnamed massive pterodactyl. No! No! It's the pizza song! No! No! I've been pizzaed! The restaurant's close to empty. Supposedly it's always like this before the lunch rush. The calm before the storm. Mo's away dropping off a couple of friends at the pier for a boat ride, so he's left me to man the register. It's pretty sweet that Mo's his own boat. Maybe Fang and I could come along sometime. That would be romantic, right? The bell above the door rings, interrupting my thoughts. I put on a smile just like I've been practicing in the mirror. The trademark customer service smile. I was about as dead as my sense of pride. Welcome to Mo's. How can we serve you today? Looking up, I see a familiar sight. In walks the purple menace herself, the queen of the Triceratopses. What's up? I freeze. It just slipped out of me by accident, instinct. Hopefully none of the other staff are close enough to hear me. Paulie and Tony should be stocking shelves in the back. She gives me a look that could kill. Out walks the purple menace herself. Is this how I get fired? Not even one day at work before I blow it. Well, she tries to walk out before being pushed back by her siblings as they too storm into Mo's. I love how Chloe's like, yeah. The little one is like, ah! She's Newman. She ain't even got a slice yet. A gaggle of Triceratopses. A huddle of curly-haired menaces. One of them is shaven. Technically, to an extent, Cersei. A horde of kids gone wild on sugar, and God knows that. The Krusty Krab pizza. Krusty Krab pizza, yeah. Here's the pizza, yeah. For you and me. The Dutch voice actors did not fail to deliver on the promise of those fucking things. Though. I like that all of the siblings look like they belong in their own completely separate video game. Except for Chloe, I guess. Chloe feels like she belongs next to Trish, but everyone else feels like they're part of a whole different game. Just like posting on the Australian koala ranching forum in summer. This is what I've been training for. Feels just like home. Alright, new fags. Oh, God. Newfound guests, let me get you a table. I held them towards a containment table in the corner, so it must have bothered the other guests too much. That's a good detail. That's a good detail. Oh my god, let's see that again. That was actually pretty neat. I kind of dig that. That must have taken forever to get right. Fuck. She's fucking Newman. I forgot which one it is, but she be Newman. Is it Tana? Because there's one who has like Radical Larry turned on. Yep, exactly like home. Handing out menus, bringing out a basket of breadsticks, a carafe of water, and some coloring books and crayons. Seems like I've managed to calm down the horde. Trish doesn't even seem too mad that I put a coloring book in front of it. You jerk! She just laughed it off. This day is going well. But you're running out of time. You have to deliver that New York slice. Why the fuck Spider-Man's doing it, we'll never know. Nothing can stop me now, as long as her siblings don't burn the place down. Speeding back, I remove the lit candles from the table, giving a half-assed response about making space for the plates. Trish and I share a look, knowingly. She nods, mouthing it, thank you. That's such a good detail. God damn it. She's just so hyper. I'm losing my shit over the fact they decided to put that in. Seriously. Oh, one of them was like staring right at the camera. Don't do that. That's bad acting. I grabbed the small notebook and pen. Wow, that's a pretty fucking cool. Look at that pizza machine. Peeking my head into the kitchen, I find Paulie doing a bit of prep work for the night. Just a couple of kids. Got a couple of kids just come in, Paulie. All right, let me get started on some French fries. I haven't even taken their orders yet. I'll be right out to get them. Don't you worry too much. There'll always be French fries. The lifeblood of them kids. I swear they got potato-powered engines of destruction. Now get. I need to know what else they want. I'll be right back then. The soundtrack. Leaving the kitchen, I see that they've started drawing in silence. Bait's taken. The only thing audible is the slow, moody jazz playing. No, what's playing is, it's pizza time. Oh boy, it's pizza time. I swear every restaurant is part of a cartel distributing the same. No, it's... Moving with grace, I maneuver my way out to their table. Like, jazz is specifically designed to be just like background rumors. That's why it's called jazz, supposedly. Alright, can I take your orders? The fried chicken with... That is both racist, and why the fuck are you ordering this at a pizzeria? Of course you will. I love ice. Jesus Christ, Anon. You've done at least two racisms. You're speed running it, my man. I mean, of course, I'll fix it. Valiant Isle. What? Bali and Isle? That's bolognese, Tana. Make it veggie too. Bolognese. Oh, she's so cute. Give her the pat-pats, Como. Give her the pat-pats. Oh. Seriously. They're supposed to be herbivores, and they order fucking fried chicken at a pizzeria. I guess it's a general Italian restaurant, but still. I find it hilarious that she's like, just to say bolognese. Pat-pats. Careful not to hit the horns, though. One balloon ace. Bolognese. Bolognese. That one. Say it. I want you to confirm our order. Trisha's smug stare locks me in place. Sweat drips down my foot. He's actually sweating. Knee is weak. Mince and spaghetti. Ballardney. It's not hard to say bolognese. What does it say? How do you say it in Italian anyway? Because I know how to say it in Dutch, and I know how to say it in English. But I want to know what it's like in actual Italiano.
Bolognese.
Bolognese. That's pretty close to Dutch, actually. Bolognese. So close. I'm sorry? A what? Dangerously smug. Apparently it's supposed to be a face change, but nothing happened. Herbie cheeseburger! No tomato. I agree, man. Tomato is so nothing. Yeah, they're just slimy. Tomatoes are like, I've got such a hard skin, but inside I'm nothing but slime. Screw you, tomato. Put up your fists. I'll fight you. I'd rather have, like, an onion rings that are as tough as nails than to bite into a tomato. Got it. No gross tomatoes for you. I also want a burger, but I'm... Oh, it's Tali. Oh, look at that! That's cute. She wants everything. The kids start speaking over each other, trying to establish dominance. David Attenborough. Brah. Ethan Blackberry. So fun. Would have a field day. The savage Triceratops. Well, savage Triceratopses in their natural environments usually stay in packs, but deviations happen where they fight within the group to establish dominance. these two young specimens are vying for control by resorting to violence. Such is their nature. Stop zoning out and mumbling, creep. Chandra said she wants a Caesar salad. Is she recording him? My waiter. My fucking waiter. Yeah, got it. And you? Do you serve peaches for lunch? Oh yeah, I guess lunch is kind of... It's a heavy thing to eat. Well, yeah, the ovens eat it. Then I want a videur. What is a videur? I never heard of this one. Hold on. I'm looking this up so I know what the fuck we're dealing with. I don't want this shit. I just want to know what the pizza is. I just want to know what the New York slice is like. I just want to know what's on the pizza. I did that so that the recording cuts off at a funny moment. She wants a vedure. Let's pull up translate so we give the authentic Italian experience here. Oh. For some reason it says it's Estonian.
Veste.
Why does it say veste? Oh, whatever. Views? What the fuck is this? Visualizzazione? What the hell is happening? I'm losing my mind. She wants a vedure. Jotting it down, I realize I haven't taken drinks. What do you want for drinks? Cokes all around, thanks. The Aquarius strikes a spark. This is my moment. My time in the sun. I'm sorry. We don't have Coke. Is Pepsi fine? Oh yeah, because like when you sign on for like Coke or Pepsi, they can't like serve the competitor. Like they make a big fucking stink about it too. Oh my god, everyone loses their shit! Even Tana's like, I'm gonna hold my breath until you get me a Coke. Look at him. A cacophony of moans and complaints arise from the brood. It is a beautiful melody. Yeah, it'll be fine. Scurrying away before they change their minds, I head back for the... Oh, she's typing F's. F's in chat, everyone, for her. Coke! Back to the kitchen. Barely dodging a thrown crayon whizzing past my head. Tina's the only one who looks long enough to actually be, like, impressed by coloring. The other ones look like they're in their teens, minimum. So, hey, Anon, was I right on that? Your look tells me all I need to know. Burgers and fries on the way. What else? Handing him the tickets, he starts zooming around the kitchen at breakneck speeds. Wow. It's impressive how well he handles everything in his old age. The acrobatic feats required to reach the uppermost shelf would put gymnasts to shame. The doorbell rings, signaling another customer entering. Gotta go. You better not keep him waiting. Then I had to take a phone call. That was anticlimactic. Strange, I don't remember your phone ringing. The penance stare threatens to tear me apart. I mean, I had to make a phone call. To Mo about the current situation in the marinara sauce. Marinara's not a place, Anon. No. Alright, here's what actually happened. I found myself in the freezer sitting on an oddly shaped black garbage bag that was laying on the floor. Tony put me in here to help me recover a bit. I've been sitting here for a while, so the cold was starting to get to me. Then Mo peeks his head in through the door. Hey, Anon, my boy, why is you hiding out in the freezer? Is this a place? I heard from Tony that you's been doing well, but you ain't from the light trash. I mean, sort of. So, yes. If you get there to date, ain't no shame in it. I got other spots to put you in. Although, you don't understand. Well, so how's about you tell me? Okay, so in comes this girl, and she orders lunch, okay? Mm-hmm. She's got big for some dev commentary, excuse me. I missed the dev commentary. Don't use Exaline for the scene, throws off the rotation later. Now that I think about it, don't use Exaline. Why is it called PMO? It's because he's like tilted? Oh no, he's rotated. Man, I love this little... That's a pretty cute little song. Very mellow yellow. She's got huge boobs. I mean, some serious honkers. A real set of badonkers. What? Packing some Dobo honker. I know where this is from. Massive Duhan Kabhankaloos. And big old John Hunger Cougars. So she orders lunch and I take her order. Like a pro, my boy. Then her mom shows up. With even bigger Bonkahonagahoogs. Hold on. I have the script here. Humongous Hongolo Mung Hongologa Hungus. And Jesus, you was breaking the text box. Why are you pulling up the Pro CD skip? So that is why he's zoned out. Also, to clear up your story, you missed a detail. You didn't even take their orders, you just stood there staring at them. So I need to drag you away to the back rooms to take over at the counter. Are you this fucking weak, Anon, that you can't look at a lady with the big bazongas? How weak are you that a set of Dobo honkaroos do this to you? A real man can look at some Tanahongara cougars and take it. Just saying, my man. Fang. What? Wait a minute. Since when do we use second person like this? Fang hits me in the back of the head with what feels like an extended version of algebra. Fuck. Fang raises the punitory textbook once more. Well, okay, I believe he died. Oh, I missed the text box, excuse me. Don't go oogling at the girls. But girls... You know what I mean, dweeb. Oh, because it's other girls. You little snark. What was that about a black garbage bag? The bag? Ah, probably just some fresh produce. Tony brings in those deliveries all the time. Oh yeah, do you all want to join up for open mic night at Moses? I just realized that's where my dad went. That's where my dad went. Oh yeah, do all you want to meet up for open mic night at Moses weekend? The gang looks at each other, locking eyes for a short moment before they nod in agreement. Radical. I'm always up for showing off our latest masterpieces. Yeah, well, we do need some new material too. Let's get to work on putting together something during lunch tomorrow. Sounds good. It's settled. Well, it's about time to head off. Not to be a stickler, but I actually enjoy Jingo's class. We put away our trays as the gang starts juggling ideas for a new song before shuffling off to music class. I can feel my eyes growing tired once more. Being up and moving helps keep me awake. Only barely, though. Django hands us a worksheet and leaves us to pair up. Reed heads off to just barely finish it, so they can work on the first draft of the... Oh, because he's the songwriter, too. Fang feels some pity for my broken-down body and sticks by my side. Or maybe she's just feeling guilty for setting me up with Mo in the first place. A few more minutes of shut-eye while Fang takes care of her worksheets will be... Nuh-uh, you are not slaving your way through this shit. Okay, let's get down to business then. Also, there was the director's commentary when Anon got smacked down, which Wasn't exactly the most nice thing to say. Okay, let's get down to business then. Actually, looking at the sheet, I start to realize Mozart really is a faggot. I mean, you are talking about a weird era in human history, so yes. The class goes by quickly, and afterwards, afterwards on our walk to the school bus stop, Fang juggles some ideas on how to kickstart their performance with me. I try my best to give some advice. It mostly falls flat, but she politely nods and still entertains my ideas. Some of them, at least. We hug farewell at the bus stop before Fang runs off towards the NASCAR and I get on the bus. I fall asleep as soon as I come home. For some reason, ending 1 happens completely out of the blue. Real. My alarm pulls me back to the mortal coil. Holy shit, I've been out for 12 hours. I feel reborn. And I got a couple of missed texts from Fang. So I send back an I'm alive, but I fell asleep when I got home. Shower, breakfast, clothes, shoes, and the self-defense utensil. Then I walk to the bus stop. Didn't Anon walk to school in Snoot game? Like, explicitly so? Halfway through homeroom, I got a text from Fang. Hey, cue ball. Hey, Featherbrain. Want to meet on the roof during recess? Sure. Oh, the hole's already there, so we know the timeline. The roof is empty, save for us. Well, I mean, it'd be weird if it wasn't there. Some cigarette butts from the last people that were up here playing hokey are letting off the faint smell of cheap tobacco and tar. A light breeze and distant sounds of students loitering around the school's green areas. A nice direct backdrop. Fang and I finally finding a small window to spend some time away from the rest of the band is nice. Fang pulls out a pack of cigarettes, flicking it to shake out 2. And with one smooth motion, she nabs one with a snoot and reaches over the pack to me so that I can grab the other one. Wait, you had that trashy vape now, didn't you? The pack stops halfway. The outreached cigarette slowly retreats back to the safety of its brethren. No, I quit. Huh, you had that thing for a few days and you already quit. Told you so. Stop buying cheap shit from She Express. Mo help too. You can't take all the credit. Reaching out for the cig before it disappears into the crowd, I find it snatched away by Fang once more as my fingers were right about to snatch it. What happened? I sigh. Are you going to be like this today? Like what? A mischievous grin spreading out over her face. Like this. I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, what happened during your super cool and super healthy little gadget? Well, it was a normal night, right after closing. Wait a minute. That sign is normal, but the glass over there isn't. That's weird. Guess it's a window you're supposed to see from the other side, maybe? I like how rustic this feels, though. Very nice. Very nice. Well, it was a normal night, right after closing. Another great shift, well done, kid. Thanks, boss. You're really starting to shape up into something. I'm so proud of you. It's weird to hear it out loud. It was the last time someone told me they were ever proud of me. It was a long time ago. I'm sorry you should not be getting enough care, kid. Just remember, you're always welcome here now. Damn this mumbling. He's way more audible in this one. Or maybe Mo is more willing to call it out. Uncle Mo's going to be here. Now for a smoke break. Smoke break? I already took a vape earlier. Nah. A proper smoke break. None of them fancy-ish machines you kids are using nowadays. You done good. So a little celebrating's due. Mo insists that we head into his office for a bit of rest and recreation. I thought R&R stood for rest and relaxation. Not like I can really do anything to resist the man that's at least 4 times as big as me. As I. The room is large. With all the stuff crammed in here, it can barely fit the 2 of us. The faint smell of cigar smoke and old books hangs over us like ghosts of bosses past. Wooden blinds cover the windows of the backyards, and portraits of pinstripe suit-wearing patriarchs from throughout the ages stare down at us. Mo offers me a seat in one of the larger leather armchairs as he opens a cabinet and pulls out a bottle of amber liquid and a pair of cigars. He pulls it up in 2 matching glasses and sets it down between the two of us. Then he drops down into the armchair opposite mine. He then proceeds to use a knife he seems to pull out of nowhere to cut off the tips of the cigars. Okay, first and foremost, I thought you were going to comment on the fact that, like, a bit ago we had a second perspective thing going on, even though this game has been mostly the rest. Okay, so it really depends. In dating ones, I imagine it's pretty normal to have the main character be a stand-in because, like, half the fucking point is that you are, oh boy, I'm dating cute girls. But some take it a bit further. Like, in Angels with Scaly Wings, technically speaking, you are playing yourself, but you are a specific kind of version of yourself. You're not just you in high school or you at a job. It is you in the future with the magic portal trying to make diplomacy happen. Like, you have a bit more of a role in that than mostly. But it's not uncommon for things like this to take the first person and make him whatever. Even Slay the Princess goes with the, you're whoever the fuck you want to be, realistically speaking. Although I think there's like a meta-narrative about you. No, you're not really you. You're some... whatever. The point is, it's fairly common for them to do that, and I think it's kind of lame because it sort of undercuts the capacity for characters to have more going on. Anon is a very specific person, though. Like, he's faceless because he's supposed to represent the 4chan community, and it's an anonymous community. Like, on 4chan, you generally are talking to people anonymously. So the idea is just that. Is, you know, he's nobody, and you can put yourself in his shoes, but he is a specific kind of person, and if you don't like 4chan's sense of humor and stuff, the connection can't get made. So it's like, it depends. You know, it depends. I mean, to be fair, that's always the case. Because it's really hard to write a character that's not either horribly generic or shows some characteristics that you might not agree with. I'm a little tired. Just a smidge, though. So what wall break? Cut the tips off of the cigars. He puts one of the cigars into his... Oh, he actually did it. And pulls a Zippo from his pocket, flicks it open with a click, and lights it. Me in real life feeling like I need to do this now. Me playing the game? I just kind of go with the vibes, I guess. I mean, when I was playing this, I was kind of aiming for the good ending because I knew there was a... it was kind of a very tainted one. The same goes for One Gator. Very tainted. And other than that, the only other visual novel I've ever played is Angels with Scaly Wings. So... I have not developed any particular personality or characteristics yet. It's also why I kind of feel that, like, if you're going to do a story where the player is the person sitting behind the computer screen, you kind of shouldn't have bad endings. Because bad endings don't work. Because... if you want the player to be themselves, they need to have the space to philosophically explore themselves instead of you going, you did it wrong, you idiot, you're an idiot, you failed. Because people don't make decisions to be fucking stupid. They make decisions because they believe in those decisions they make. So if you want the player to be themselves, you cannot have bad endings. You can't. All endings are valid. Because if you say anything else, they're not going to fucking play themselves. They're not going to be genuine. Just saying. This is me being angry about some conversations I've had that left me very frustrated because they fundamentally didn't understand the problem with the ludonarrative dissonance that was going on with what they were trying to do and how they were doing it. I'm just saying, in real life, you don't get a game over if you decide to fucking drop a nuke on New York. You just wake up tomorrow, congratulations, New York's nuked and you did it. No one might ever find out, but you still have to live with it. And maybe you felt you did a good thing. Maybe you did it for a good reason. But you don't get told, you got the bad ending, sorry, buddy. Like, if it's a game and it's about, can you be this person the way they need to be? You are a king, the country's doing shit, you gotta do better. Like, you know, in that situation, it becomes a fun puzzle. But if it's not a puzzle, if it's just asking the player what they would do, you don't do bad endings. Because they are counter to the point. Anyway, he's having a nice cigar. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see that again. Nice. Taking a deep drag and savoring the taste, he lets out a puff of smoke that almost clouds the entire room. I pull out my pink bootleg high cat vape pen, aiming to follow suit. Mo shakes his... he looks so disappointed in him. Mo shakes his head disapprovingly as he sees me taking it out. kid, you better not be thinking on using that bubblegum flavored abomination in this here office. You'd be disrespecting my ancestors. Sorry, boss. Actually, that thing ain't good for you anyhow with all them fake oils and cheap synthetics. Also, you're kind of literally burning plastics. Like, I don't know if that's good for your lungs to begin with. Like, tar at least is a little nature. Lightning fast, he snatches it from my hand and shreds it with the teeth before letting it fall into the garbage can. I can't imagine that's too healthy either, man. You probably have some gunky oil on your teeth now. That's cool. Only a month's earnings from scamming people on... I told you, it's not RuneScape, it's Run Escape. For fuck's sake, finally someone gets it. Finally someone gets it. I need to post this at someone just to make him angry. Because I believe someone with that line. Oh, that poor guy. Run escape kind of sounds like you're running a keyboard macro because there's an escape key on it. It only hurts. I mean, you're poor, Anon. This probably is like if you're like Anon is implied to be poor enough that he would value like a month's earning of. Is he a real world Anon? Are you gold trading? Tusk, my man. What do you do, Anon? Are you a lure? Or are you a social engineer? Come on, tell me. Are you the girlfriend people buy? Or are you luring them into the willy? Or are you doing the drop thing? Are you jamming doors? Are you jamming doors? Are you jamming doors in Lumbridge? Oh, you sneaky little bastard. You sneaky little bastard. It only has a little. Mo picks up the other cigar, reaching... Like, Anon, how did you not read the room? He was offering you a fine cigar. How did you miss it? Here you go, fag. Actually, that's a... Well, true. That is true. I know it's a cigar. I'm calling ya. I'm calling ya fag. Now take it, light it up, pull a puff into your mouth, let it simmer, and then breathe it out. None of that deeper to your lungs your kids be doing nowadays. Ruining your bodies is all it will do. Huh. So he puts the smoke in his mouth on its tongue instead of putting it in his lungs, huh? I never even considered it. That's kind of neat. I learned something today. Great. Mo takes up his glass, curses, and then calls out for Tony. Oh, fuck, I forgot. There's like a whole bunch of... Not as much dev commentary in this. Sad. We're not even halfway. A few drags later, the familiar face bears the door. Whoever does their art has a specific style to them. Tony, I need you to ice in on here. Tony starts to move his head over to the back of his pants, reaching for something as his eyes darken. Holy shit, Mo! You can't just use that word. Fuck. I forgot the ice for the whiskey. It's been a long day. Tony abandons his previous action and returns to his normal, cheerful expression. Right on it, boss. He was about to fucking shoot this man. Just blam. Listen, Tony, you don't have people killed in your office. There's blood on the fucking leather chair now. That takes so much to get out, if at all. As Tony shuffles away, Mo turns to me once more. So, how was your old thing with Lucy going? You two's getting along well? Well, we felt right, yet I'm not used to this stuff. You know, relationships. I really like her, them. Yeah, Lucy's a good lass, as good as they come. Mo takes a deep swig of whiskey and stares out into the ether. Has his cigar actually shifted around? That's neat. And stares out into the ether. Don't squander it, kid. They say it's better to love and lose than to never love at all. But losing love you could have held on, that leaves a bad taste in your mouth. As does the shitty whiskey, because I put my cigar ash in there. He drinks deep once more. So you better push yourself to be your best self, you hear? What does that even mean? I mean, boss. It means you only got a couple of months left of being kids that in that fancy high school before you get cast into the real world. You can't expect to be grown up just from graduating. It's a process. He stops, seemingly thinking deeply about something. There's a lot of deep stuff happening here. Tony shows up at the door. Not walks up to it. 1 second the doorway is empty, and the next he's there. Got you covered, boss. He returns with an ice tray and a pair of tongs. and drops 2 ice cubes in each of our glasses. Leaves as quickly as he came. He must have really practiced the art of being quick and silent. I never knew being a waiter required such skill. I love that Anon is just ignoring all the signs. That he's like surrounded by hitmen. Similar to like Tony being acrobat. Now that the whiskey's properly... Anon fucking in like the deep state conspiracy, and he's like, what nice gentlemen are at this pizzeria. Look at these nice gentlemen just hanging out at a pizzeria. Is that the Speaker of the House? Yeah, sure is, Anon. I can't believe the kind of people you meet out in a humble pizzeria. Yeah, you never know who you meet out here, right? He's just fucking oblivious to all of it. Just like, man, he gave me a really nice tip. You see, Xenon, when you serve the customer well, they gives you a good tip. Yeah, I noticed. It's a really crisp bill, too. Smells kind of funny, though. Oh, that's just the endocrines. The what? Don't worry about it. The strong, biting taste immediately reminds me of the time I accidentally sipped Dad's glass way back when. But I stomach it, letting it swirl around in my stomach as it intermingles with the remaining flavor of the cigar. So how you like it? I cough to clear my throat, eliciting a smile from Mo. I mean, after the initial shock, it's quite nice. Ha! Puts hair on your chest, that's for sure. Then we talk about the business and how to handle it. He tells me a lot about neckties and their intimidating effects for some reason. Which is a bit odd, since I've never seen him wear any. I forgot what neckties are, but I do know they're a term in the criminal element. The person hasn't responded to me calling him out on Run Escape. No. Soon enough, we're approaching our third refill of whiskey. Slow down there, Anon. So, kid, how you handling yourself? What could have possibly happened to make you move out all the way here for the last semester? I don't really want to get into it. I got some garbage, eh? Hold on, I'm trying to keep up. There's not a lot of dev commentary. I don't even know why I'm bothering, but whatever. Well, as I told you, Uncle Mo gonna be here for you. Everything you tell me will stay between the two of us. Not even a word to, you know... Mo sighs, drooping in his chair a bit. You can't keep secrets from the one you love, you know. Being honest and upfront is how you build one of them proper relationships. Oh my god, they got some cute art! Oh, look at them! Although this does make the room seem more spacious than it is implied to be. I never said I loved Fang, but it felt right somehow. Might be the whiskey. Might be the talk of relationships and futures. Or it might just be more. Might be the fact you're smoking a fat cigar. It's probably the closest thing to love I've ever felt for someone 3D. I'll tell her someday. Don't let it linger for too long, you hear, kid? Yes, boss. That's my boy. Now I'll tell Uncle Mo what's bothering you. The whiskey loosens my lip, and I telling him about everything. Between inebriated slurring and explaining some Korean cooking for him lingo. Mo nods, taking it in and interjecting with a few comments every now and then. Soon enough, I don't even feel judged. It's comforting to let it out to someone, even if it's my boss. After that, I don't remember much. Except for waking up on the couch in the back rooms with a headache, tucked under a well-worn he had a blackout. I'm glad Mo's taken a liking to you. He's a great man. What was this about feeling for something for someone in 3D? My alarm goes off. I am dangerously close to revealing my power level. I hope, unlike Trish, this is the one time they do it, because it got so fucking lame when they kept bringing it up. But this is the appropriate time to use this lingo. I'm just bitter. What is this fucking piano? Is Adam going to die? No, the whole thing was a flashback. Don't worry. The whole scene with Mo was a flashback, which is why she's recalling that event. But what is this fucking sappy piano? Anon, please. It's too soon to die. No! Imagine me like sliding up to the edge of the roof, reaching down with my hand in slow motion. As Anon is falling to his death, and Fang is like, who the fuck are you? And the whole Fang gang shows up, and they're all like, And they start explaining everything. And I'm like, no, the plot dump. And I kick myself with my legs over the edge so I don't have to endure that bullshit a second time. Why the fuck do they have dolls for Tooth and Trish Fang and Negafang? Jesus. Gnaf. Which sounds so much like FNAF. It just means that come on, brain. Work with me for once. It just means that I really like you. The Fang Gang real life. She looks a bit flustered. Yet she doesn't look disgusted or angry. Only happy. This is the time. I'm taking a deep breath, pushing away my fears. This is as good a time as any to say it. Mo's given me the courage. Now it's up to me. I love you, Fang. Please, stay by my side. These last few months have been some of the best in my life, even with their ups and downs. My heart drums about as hard as a coal-filling solo. Wrapped Jesus, what if she doesn't feel the same? Yeah, the hug! Yeah! I love you too, dweeb. But if you tell anyone that I told you that, I will end you. She snuggles up to my shoulder, taking another deep drag as she drapes her wing around me. I was wondering when you were going to say it. You were waiting for it? Laughing it off, she looks up at me, smiling while holding onto my arm. I hope things will keep on keeping on. We stand there in silence for a while, enjoying our quiet time together. I feel safe next to her. It's alright, 'cause I'm saved by the... It's alright, 'cause I'm saved by the... It's alright, 'cause I'm saved by the bell. You know it. You know it. We extinguish our cigarettes and start to head back to our classes, bidding adieu with the premise that we'd spend lunch in the auditorium so the band could work on something for the open mic night. I'm calling it Mick, even though it's Mike. And I love singing the Saved by the Bell theme. No matter how bad it is what the heart yearns. Where the hell is this random guy, E666? The one that's sticking around when it's usually people like Scary Dave or Como. We have a new one! Soon enough, I'm walking through the hallways towards the auditorium with my chicken and curry. But that does sound tasty, though. I'm all for it. That... E666, you got a fucking down bat. You got a down pat. That sounds like a tasty-ass baguette. Director's commentary is fucking baguette forget. Fair enough. But a baguette is a perfect bread shape. It's long. And you look a little silly eating it. But I like baguettes. The reason I like baguettes is the inside is nice and soft, usually. And the outside's got that crunchy bite. And anything on the inside tends to get also perfect for dipping in soups. Or just cutting a slice. Wow. Opening it up, putting a little top. Feel a lot less sluggish today. I might have been on my way of recovering. My entire everything still feels sore, but at least I can keep my eyelids open. Reads fucking high. Love me some edible. Baguette. The band's already started practicing, and Fang waves at me as I enter. Reed looks up, locking eyes with me. How can you tell? He's got the glasses on. Hey, so dude, what do you think of this? Let's reprise this beautiful song a little louder this time. I actually kind of dig this song too. Oi! Oi! You can't just Actually, you can. That stuff's so old. I don't even care. I don't even care. I feel nothing. I feel nothing from your theft. There is not even a twinge in my ventricles. Why the fuck is the Vice City Mission Complete jingle playing in my head now? Oh, brain. Fucking fight me. YouTube to MP4, he's a criminal. Criminal! Stop right there, criminal scum! Actually, I prefer it when a stormtrooper says it, and then he shakes his booty as he waggles his blaster and shoots all over the place. Remember star ratings in Star Wars? Remember when Luke left a Yelp review at the cantina? It's very interesting. You're sure to captivate your audience. Make the food and eat it. Food's for eating. I can take that time to fuck around and find out. I told you, our audience will love it. I'm fairly sure that isn't what Anon said. Hey, look like less of a zombie today. How's your gummy vitamin and microwave dinner diet going? Are you getting your daily dose? Thanks, Doc. I'm taking care of myself. Are you looking forward to the open night thing? Open mic night, yeah. We're starting to nail our opening act. I can hear that. Reed's getting really creative. Trish will write him in. After Jesus in heaven, you are murdering that intro. Let it rest in peace and let's move on. Dude, please, let me practice my art. It's not art. It's manslaughter. Put down those drumsticks, Reed, let's have a short break. Thanks for the feedback, my man. So what do you think we can improve? We're at a bit of an impasse here. I think we can finish up our lunch and not bother Anon. Nah, the dude's a cool caper. He can just tell us if his brain can't handle all this mojo. Oh no, he's lost his mojo. Austin Powers, no, Reed has stolen your mojo. It's the red jello in a syringe for some reason, and he's going to inject it directly into this mixtape. That's one sexy mixtape. Woo! Yeah, it sounds, Trix looks over to me, raising an eyebrow. Like you've got a bit of work left to do, but it's got potential. Maybe go a little easy on the drums. Trish draws a sigh of relief before perking up and changing the subject. By the way, you didn't finish up yesterday. How's the rest of your week in Moscow? Oh yeah, regale us with your thrilling tales. I could use a short break. Us artists can't hog the spotlight all the time, right? You need a breather so you can do a fresh take for sure. Fuck me. Well then. So we're picking up where we left off. The Wednesday. Day 3. No pizza time? Tonight's the night. Fag and her family are coming into the restaurant tonight. Meanwhile, I'm busy sweating bullets while desperately trying to hold my last strands of sanity. Ripley is going to tear me to shreds if I so much as slip up for a millisecond. Hopefully, Mo will be able to handle him. The other tables have gone well so far. A lot better than since that time those two ladies came in. With the big badonkadonks. Where you did the fucking Pro CD sketch unashamedly. Just wholesale stole it like a criminal scum. I shudder at the prospect of spurging out as bad as that time again. Then, my phone buzzes. Hey, fucking V. We'll be there in like 5 minutes. Alright, Dad, please. Don't embarrass me in here. Be kind to him. Oh, they commented out. Originally it was going to be like, you too. Aw, that's so cute. I'll treat him like he deserves to be treated.
No, dear. Be nice and don't make a scene.
The hulking mass of an overprotective father grunts disapprovingly. A quick glance from his wife does soften him up a bit, though. Alright, for the sake of keeping peace, Mose. The saccharine sweetheart tugs at her husband's shirt a bit. So that he lowers his head and gives him a quick peck of the cheek. It's so cute. Oh, my little baby heart. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, dear.
A high-speed camera might have spotted a tiny smile and a slight blush, but it's invisible to the naked eye. Yeah. I can see that the errands have gathered outside. Fang and her parents seem to be having some sort of argument. Meanwhile, NASA seems to do his best to stay out of it as he stares at his phone. Smart move. Boss, the errands have arrived. A muffled voice coming out of the back room responds.
Give him a warm welcome. Bring out the unlimited breadsticks and the fancy water.
I got it, boss. Sorry, I was kind of hitting spacebar and then I'm worried about skipping things. The doorbell... I love how they're using font sizes for this one. The doorbell rings as Fang pushes open the door and enters, bringing a family alongside her. Welcome to Moe's. How may I serve you this evening? Stifling a chuckle, Fang responds in a similar manner. We'd like a table for 4. We called and set up a reservation earlier with a moose. Certainly, right this way. Fucking dork. Shit! Look at that cool goddamn picture in the background. Damn. The restaurant is packed tight since the retirement home's annual Boules convention. Holy shit, Jeu de Boule! I love Jeu de Boule! Or at least I love looking at it. I imagine that most Americans don't know what Jeu de Boule is, but I recommend you look it up. It's French. It's throwing a ball at a smaller ball. That's all there is to it, really. And then there's all like, schieten of stoten. And all that fucking stuff. I have to look at the Dutch one because I don't know what the difference is between schieten and stoten. Ow! My ear. But yeah, you can throw it like, you know, however you like, and the point is to get close to the ball. But there's also the merit of like bumping your opponent's balls away. You know, it's kind of like curling in a way, I guess. There's a lot. This is decent. My dad used to be into it. I think my grandfather was also really into it too. I thought it was French, but apparently the modern version was made in Italy. Boules. Bowls or bocce? Wow. Culture night. The restaurant is, yet a small sign with reserved had kept the best table free. Mo had taken some of the old folks to the back rooms to talk about it, when they just ignored the sign and sat down. After that, we've had no issues. Seeing them up to the table, I pull out their chairs. They grab their seats and I scurry off to fetch the breadsticks and the fancy water. Did Mo fucking kill those old people? Jesus. Fancy, that meant that we'd actually cooled it instead of taking it directly from the tap. I pass Mo in the hall as I go fetch everything.
You doing well, kid? I'm heading out to greet our guests. So come and grab a seat when things have cooled down a bit. Tony can hold down the fort for a while.
Sure, boss. Oh, thanks, boss. Hey, Tony. What the fuck? I mean... Oh, he actually said it differently? Weird. How could you ever pick up on that? I mean, Tony, Mo said that I could grab a seat with Fang and the family for a bit. You fine holding the fort?
I can take it easy. I'll call you when I need you.
Thanks. Tony gives me a pat in the back as he nods and sends me off. Picking up the basket of appetizers and the carafe, I head out. Man, I love that they have these little minor characters, just to fluff out the cast a bit. With every fossil in the retirement home already having been served, I've got a window to spend some time with Fang and her family. Approaching the table, I managed to listen in on the end of their conversation.
It's a good lad. Working hard. He'll take good care of you. You don't need to be so hard on him.
He needs to learn how to be a man. I am a man! And then he punches him, and Anon fucking dies. Hell, he should have been better, I guess. God, the song's so nice and jazzy.
Things are different now. He doesn't need to be forged in fire like we got. Cut him some slack, he'll grow into it.
Yeah, he really does, is the funny part. Most endings he does. As I come closer, Mo turns around.
Anon, just grab a seat. We was just talking about you.
Mo pulls a vacant chair from a nearby table, nearly scaring the elderly occupants into choking on the spaghetti, and places it in front of me. Putting down the breadsticks and carafe, grab a seat. Why does your have less pizza slices? Are you lower on the pizza? So head on. How you liking it here so far? Uncle Mo's great to have around, right?
Just flattering me.
He's been really helping me through things. I never thought I could fit into a wagey life. Wagey? This was a bearable existence. You dork. I'm having fun. It's been great. It's exhausting, but great.
My daughter's boyfriend, a waiter. How great. Can't wait to see your future plans.
Gripping his glass with his massive fist, I can hear the tension as it starts to crack while he stares at my neck with malicious intents. Oh, fuck, what does Homer say again? It's why you little... Thankfully, Mo puts a hand on his, pushing the glass back down to the table as Ripley loosens his grip.
It's a good job, Rip. Don't be so hard on him. We all put down our time. The kid's got lots of life to figure it out.
I think you're doing great. Seeing you're not completely spurting out is not. Mo laughs a hearty laugh. Mo laughs a hearty laugh and slaps me on the shoulder. If it wasn't for the fact that I was used to it and bracing myself, I'd be sprawled out on the table, face down and covered in breadsticks and sliced lime.
See, Uncle Mo knows how to beat some sense into him. One of these days, you might just get one of these of your own.
Mo points to his hat. Both he and the gang all got it. What the fuck? Was it some sort of rite of passage? Got to get your own gooner hat? I'm looking forward to it. I'll do my best, boss. Where'd you pick up talking like that?
It's part of the work, Lucy.
All part of being this here.
All a part of being this here team.
Lord have mercy.
Forget about it. Don't you worry too much, little Lucy. I'll take care of your boyfriend.
Oh, look at him squint. Fang turns away with an embarrassed look on her face. Just throwing sweet droops all over the... Jesus Christ, Fang, you're getting sweet droops on my breadsticks. I found out, apparently, that breadsticks in America are not breadsticks in Europe. Breadsticks in Europe are like those... are goofy crackers. But in America, they're like fucking actual bread. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Of course you people like them so much at Olive Garden, because those look like something you'd actually want. Fang turns away with an embarrassed look on her face, muttering something inaudible.
So what are your actual plans after graduation?
Everyone stops to look at me. Time slows to a crawl. Their expectations are enormous, and my heart is put on the scale for judgment. Anubis, however, is fucking hot. I break up with Fang that very moment and dive into hell. God damn it, Lucario Anubis. Pal world. Shitposting and drifting around in society without drawing attention to myself wouldn't cut as an answer. Is that still what I want to do with my life? Meeting the gang, getting to know them, being part of something, finding Fang. It's been changing me into something new. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. Wait. Oh, that's why it got all screwed up. I don't know what I want to do, but I like doing this. Mo looks at me with a glint in his eyes. I'm good at this. Ripley looks scrutinizing at me, but Samantha gives him a stern glance, making him ease off for the moment.
A good answer. You're growing up more than I thought.
Ripley puts a hand on my shoulder reassuringly, though his false smile tells me there's a risk he could collapse my upper torso with just that one hand. Had Samantha and Mo not been there.
And what did I tell you, Rip?
Mo once again pulls Ripley off of me.
Give the kid some slack.
All of a sudden, Mo's got sharpness in his eyes that weren't there before. Ripley shrinks, rests his arm on the table, and returns to look. I imagine that since Mo seems to be in the criminal elements to some extent, or has a really weird hiring policy, and some very strange choice in bags, that Ripley probably knows that, like, it could fucking make his life hell overnight. The small talk resumes, and I get back to talking to Fang and Nasser about what they've been up to, while Mo chats up Samantha. Ripley sits in silence for a while before he too returns to talking to Mo as if I'm not even there. Fang tells me she's been relaxing, writing songs, as Reed and Trish were so busy they haven't been hanging out together. Hold on, there's someone. NASA's been working on his ride. He's gonna take you for a ride. He had ordered some parts by mail that Ripley helped him install. The evening passes, and all too soon Tony comes to ask me to aid him with the bills and cleaning off the tables. So Mo shoos me off. Fang shoots me a thumbs up and a wink. Go get him. Bada bing.
Bada boom. And if you ever come into my house and say bada boom, bada bing, you'll find out just how fucking cold that freezer can get you, monkey.
What the fuck?
There's this dumbass called Claire who showed up here once and said it the wrong way around, and they don't even know that her body's missing.
Wow. Sorry, sir. By the way, Claire did not, in fact, know that it was supposed to be bada bing, bada boom. They were like bada boom, bada bing, and it wasn't intentional. They just thought that was the right way around, and I still think it's fucking hilarious. We laughed our asses off that night. Fang's smile quickly fades, her eyes narrow, and I walk away chuckling. The cleanup is routine by now. Helping the fossils with the checks doesn't take much time at all. Bringing the dishes out of the kitchen while Paul Lee is loading the dishwasher goes quickly. I think we're going to stop after this and just do another session tomorrow, because I'm a little blech today. No, tomorrow is going to be difficult. Oh, fuck. I really don't want to rush this. I need to be very well rested tomorrow, and the longer I go with this, like, the greater the risks become. But tomorrow, will tomorrow work? Let me just check my schedule. Can I do another stream tomorrow? Is such a fucking question. I mean, probably. We're like halfway according to the script. We'll go a little further, but nervous. Mo calls me back out to the restaurant. The errands are just about to leave. We say our goodbyes, then Fang leans in for a quick kiss. A stern glare from Ripley makes me lean out, perfectly dodging it. Could be me. I love that he fucking dodges it. The slow motion boost I get gives me the time to run off to the kitchen before he can get his hands on me. Man, Mo is keeping you alive, my man. Swooshing past Tony, dragging a heavy bundle through the hall. I mean, Paulie in the kitchen to help him finish up the last... Like, does Mo care that you... Like, what the hell is the deal there? Mo's out in the restaurant, eyeing through the bills and counting the register.
Hey, kid, come out of the kitchen and I'll show you a thing or two.
On my way, boss. Hanging up my apron on the hook by the swinging doors, I come back out into the restaurant.
Here, let me show you how to finish up the day.
Mo starts going through how we do it. How we count the bills, how we reset the register, how we had a couple of extra orders in case we missed any, and how to refill the roll of paper for the receipt. AKA, for any money I got that's supposed to be laundered. Or I guess, maybe, but I don't even fucking know.
I'm gonna ask you for a favor. Could you work some overtime tomorrow?
Sure, boss.
Paulie's got to visit an old friend, and I'm unsure if he'll be home in time.
The Mo stream has not started. It's been going on for a while, my man, and I'm about to stop because I need to be in bed on time today, and I got a thing tomorrow, and I might not be able to make the stream. Probably will make it though. I think tomorrow's a busy day. I wake up. I immediately have to host a tabletop game online. Shortly afterwards, I have to help with a bunch of bullshit. Then I got something else, and then I got the stream. It's a lot of stuff. It's a very busy Saturday. I'm probably taking the entire Sunday to just kick up my feeties. It's gonna be a leggy up kind of Sunday. I won't send my prayers. Yeah, God fucking loves coming into my room and going, hey, you want me to read your prayers too? And he puts out the creakiest chair and sits there and like wiggles back and forth, reading them out to me like,
By the way, Mr. Moose, how about another sit-down tonight? I think you and I needs to be a little something, you dig?
I think I might have to head home and sleep. Mo's stern look tells me that this wasn't just an invitation.
Sleep can wait.
I'd love to stay a while.
That's my boy right there.
Finishing up the rest and saying goodbye to Tony and Polly as they leave, we head into the office again. Oh, it's without them this time. Same chairs, the same whiskey, the same brand of cigars. I'm a bit wondered about what would happen if I pull out a cigarette at this point, but I have no intention of finding out. He just eat the whole fucking pack.
So, my boy, I see you was worried about Big Daddy Rip there, ain't you? No need to answer, I know he's a bit terrifying. Always trying to put up a facade of being the real hard-boiled type. He likes that two-fisted action. He just won't stop playing Call of Cthulhu in the pulp modules.
Can't stop fragmenting my consciousness. I'm sleeping so that I can... He's just protective of his little girl. You know, I got the feeling that, like, Ripley wouldn't care, because, like, you know, Lucy's fucking weird. Kind of an outcast.
You should have seen how he treated Trish when she started to pull them head, started to put all them bad thoughts in the poor Lucy's head. Anyway, my point is this. Get to know him and show him you're a proper man. And ready to take care of his girl. She ain't just here to get a piece of that terror, well, you know.
Of that I'm very aware. All of a sudden, the room feels very hot. Arms weak, palms sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. I'm rattling my glass so that the ice cubes are clattering against the edges.
My boy, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You just gotta show him you mean more than that, too. You gotta show that you take care of his baby. Put on your best side.
Taking a drag of the cigar, I feel the whiskey start to cool my nerves a bit. If Dave has any links, we'll look at them tomorrow, I guess. As a treat. I could handle this. Show Mo that I'm serious. That I want to put on my best side for Ripley's baby girl. I best want to put a baby in his... Oh no, it's like my first fucking reads. At this point, it's not a slip. It's a Freudian fall into the Grand Canyon. Mo almost swallows a cigar in surprise. I mean that I'll take care of her, and I'll take care of his baby. Then he cracks up and starts laughing heartily.
And my lad, you need to work on them there phrasings of yours.
Mo reaches over, punching my shoulder, to which I brace myself just enough not to have me and the chair go careening off into the distance. Yet, the whiskey doesn't dull my senses enough to make up for the pain. Choking back the tears, I try and sit still.
No need to get teary-eyed, kids. Don't be so uptight. You no need to worry about it too much.
Suddenly looking serious, he looks at me with a cold and calculating stare.
And if you ever get in trouble, remember, your Uncle Mo is right here for you.
Leaning back, he returns to his normal cheerful... What fucking... Are you trying to inspire an ending one where Mo shows up? Because I don't want that. We already technically tried that and it fucked up all over the place. I have a bunch of just whips lying around. Whips that will never get finished. The whips from hell. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about my own writing stuff, I guess. The reboot is still coming along, but I'm, for some reason, waiting until I'm done with the entire first arc, which is not good. Like, theoretically, I could upload Chapter 1 tomorrow, or today. Not tomorrow, tomorrow's busy. Tomorrow is so busy, fuck. My feet are going to be tired.
Some advice. See if you can go bowling or fishing. Oh, Rip loves to get out to do something physical.
Do they call that motivation? I'm also working on another thing, which is a bit different from what I originally planned. There's the Evelyn. Okay, so what do I have that I actually give a shit about? Whether it's Wanda/Denny, which is just evaporated in terms of what the fuck it's going to be about. That has just gone left, right, up, down, and ceases. There's Anon Loses It All / the Man of Theseus, which also has just crashed and burned because it requires me to play the fucking game, which I also have to do for Ending 4 because I want to remind myself about the fucking game. Good job there, Safi. Fucking it up. Idiot. There's Call Me Fang, but that's always been kind of... Whatever. Inko, The Second Chance. Balancing the scales turned into like a one-off at this point. And I don't even know if I'm going to go for the rest. It's fun to try out. Then there's Evelyn. I've got an idea for what Evelyn's going to be about. It's going to be a lot of OCs, who I originally made for a Trico thing, and then kind of repurposed. What the fuck is this? Anon and Goodbye Volcano High. I think... What was this again? And then there's Ophinia, which has also gotten rebooted into an idea that I actually want to work with. Basically, I'm taking the Danny idea and shoving it onto her forcefully. Shove, shove. Get in there. Oh yeah, it's absolute fucking nonsense. It's Anon shows up in Volcano High, but there's no humans in this world. He's just there now, and nothing makes sense. Gonna be something more lighthearted and goofy, I guess. Which is funny because the amount of fucking in another world stories I've written that have been about the existential angst of ending up in a situation, balancing the skills, the second chance, liar's ashes. What else is there? It just comes up a lot. Some other ones here, but I can't really give you the short of it. It's fucking stupid. Every time an angel synthesizes a chemical, when my reboot cards gets put... Cramming it in. She's from Mob Life. What the fuck happens in Mob Life? No. Between you and me, he brags a lot about them there golf swings of his, but the man could never finish below par for as long as I know him. So I should go bowling with him. Ain't that a great idea? Sure, you mean business. There, you want to give him your all. Put your best foot forward and crush it. And if it comes to that, Uncle Mo's gonna join you twos. Looking down at my glass and half-smoked cigar, man, I feel odd. It feels odd to have someone care for me like this. You gotta stop that mumbling, kid. And don't you worry too much about it. You's been aching for a good father figure, and no one's better at than me at whipping some shape into you kids like you. Thanks, boss. For once, you can call me Uncle Kid. Thanks, Uncle Mo. He's very welcome, kid. Now smoke up and finish that glass yours, and we can head home. I finished the glass, letting the alcohol dull my worries. The last inch of the stoogey tastes great as it mixes with the remaining flavor of whiskey that's still lingering about. I've grown fond of these. It's going to be an expensive habit if I keep it up. We pack up and head out, locking the door behind us. Mo gives me a hug before I walk off towards the bus stop. What do you mean? What's wrong with Stoogey? What's wrong with Stoogey? Crapping your pants while you're riding a subway in New York? At exactly 10:37 Eastern Time? What the fuck kind of specifics are that? Usually referring to cigarettes. Or a pack of cigarettes. What the fuck are these names? Apparently with one O it means cigar. If you refer to a cigarette as a stogie, you might get slapped! Yeah, it seems to be with one O. At least Urban Dictionary feels that way. After that, it's a blur. All of a sudden, I'm just home. Stogie. Stogie? My bed welcomes me with open arms. Ain't no one gonna break my stride. Ain't no one gonna slow me down. Oh no. I wake up the following morning when the sun shines through my blinds, stabbing me in my sore eyes. Curse look at my phone, but it's dead. I forgot to plug it in when I got home. In cold sweat, I put it on charge. I rush to put my clothes back on and toast a slice of bread. I run out of the apartment building with a slice of toast in my mouth, running like a schoolgirl late to class. Being late to work on my first week would make a terrible first impression. Thankfully, I make it with a few minutes to spare. Oh, we got more of this? I thought we were just gonna. Okay, well, we'll just leave it here for now. I don't have space for this. There's space for any of this. Well, we'll leave it here for now. I'll try to squeeze in another stream tomorrow so we can finish this up. My voice gets to rest a bit. Probably not. Like I said, in the morning I have to run tabletop. And then later in the day I have to go to fucking barbecue. I don't want to go to a barbecue. You all have a nice day. Safi is the first Snoot bro to max. Oh no, I'm gonna max out my snaps. But I did like actually save as I went through the LP. You got. We'll do the stuff tomorrow, my friend Scary Dave. Unless you can't do tomorrow, then we'll do today. It's up to you. I'm gonna eat like the slice of crust bread I got. Just imagine me like blinking one eye then the other. One day I'll be a professional streamer. Just you wait and see. You all be like, slapping putting your hands on your cheeks, going, ooh, woo! Wow. So yes, if you can do tomorrow, we'll do tomorrow, Scary Dave. Rotating the retinals like a camera lens. Scary. If you can't do tomorrow, Scary Dave, we'll do it now. Okay. Now, I'm saying, like, we can do the links today, or we can do them tomorrow for the other stream. Because the other stream might be a bit shorter. Because we're mostly through all this stuff. Man, this song's so nice and jazzy. I like going pat-a-pat-pat-pat-pat. What the fuck is this? Man, those results, holy shit. Oh wow, really? No, that's nice for them. Sorry, I'm looking at some things unrelated to the stream. Scary Dave, does it have to happen today, or do you have time to attend the stream tomorrow? Because I do want you to be there for them! Because I would rather do them tomorrow, because like I said, tomorrow's stream might be a bit shorter. Man, I love that YouTube hides your streams for me. It's like, no, we're gonna put them in there. No, don't send me $1. Don't send me $1. I don't want a scrungled up dollar bill to slide out of my computer. I can't even use it in the vending machine. It's too scrungled. I'll stand there for hours, and then I'm like, wait, we don't have dollar bills. I use euros, and they have coins. No, how can I be so stupid? Also, most of these just accept your fucking debit card nowadays anyway. Alright. Yeah, alright, well, we'll do it now then. It's only 5 things, we might as well just take care of it now. When you think about it, taros have bigger hitboxes. I got $1! A whole dollar bill! What? Is that a like button? What the fuck is this? Third super on a live stream? Oh, it's your third. Oh, here you go. Why is there a like button? Why is there a like button? I got 92 cents. They ate. Nice shot, you're learning. I don't know who these characters are. It's Amber, I guess, right? It's usually Amber when it's a tarot like that. Oh my god, the fucking Twitter meme. Please, no. I gotta have adult sex appeal? What if I fall in love with a middle-aged man, but he rejects me? Jesus. What? And Stacy the second makes... Oh. Gross. Ew. Ew. Oh my god, fucking Anon, no! Anon suddenly feels the Ripley in his chest come out as he sees Amber doing that. He knew it was coming. He fucking knew. Anon knew this was coming. Anon knew that one day this would happen. That he would have to contend with this, but he was not ready. Ripley warned him 1,000 times and he would never be ready. Oh, we got some stuff. Oh, you can't dress too revealingly. It's too mature and it makes you gender obsessed. Yeah, Mama used to dress like this like a teenager. Your dad couldn't get enough. Fucking accusing Anon of being into the midriff. Oh my god. It's cute though. The whole rhyming of history. Fang in 3D. Oh, it's a fang that actually has a fucking body shape. Fucking Snoot. Jesus, so big. So big. What's this? Never thought I'd actually be in love with you. Fucking Hannah sitting there being a goof. Look at these scrungly dollars. There's so many scrungly dollars coming out of my machine. This one's covered in... Why is it covered in fondue? I'm gonna lick it off, though. Oh, it's all old. Why did I think this was a good idea? We will never know! It's from the gutter. Oh, it's all soggy. I show up at the store and I give him a soggy, sad dollar. Will you please take my soggy doll, show? I just want a job, Boyka. Snoot X Matrix, what? I mean, to be fair, Anon's been slow-mo dodging kisses, so... Is it me, or is it just something a little bit cursed about Business Suit Mario? What the hell? Oh. Oh, fuck, that's a link I gotta show someone. That's Inko. Holy shit, that's Inko. Or at least it's a man wearing blue. That automatically... It's a bald man wearing blue. He's automatically Inko. He cannot escape it. What this book needed was a list of 2,150 popular music acts. Well, I guess that's the thing you can strive for. Dr. Mario is terrifying. No, it's Mario in a business suit. Apparently Nintendo is recruiting. They're like hiring. And as a picture, they have Mario in like a little blue business suit. Ow! Oh, fuck! Oh, my stomach! Oh. Ooh. Okay, fine. Just decided to twist itself into a knot. Woo! I think that's as good as a clue as any that I should probably get going. See you guys tomorrow. So, you know what? We're gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I gotta remember not to eat too much. Yeah, man. I need $47 more to get to $50. I forgot what I said I was gonna do if I got $50, but we'll never know. Because I forgot. That's what you get, giving your money to an idiot. You clowns. Point is, I gotta remember the 5th of November to leave some space for the barbecue. Otherwise, I'll show up at the fucking barbecue and I'll be full of soup. That's not very smart. God, I don't even know how long it's gonna. Oh, and I gotta walk there too. My little leggies. Seriously, why the fuck is there a like button? I can't push it. I can't push the like button. All right, tomorrow more Mojob. It's been nice so far. I will say I'm kind of jiving with it. It's got some humor. It's got some character. It feels like a really nice little Jim and Jive. I like the characterization a lot too. It's got a lot of that characterization. I'm gonna quote a wise man and a wise saying so that we can all leave on a good note. Actually, I should fucking read these books I said I was gonna read for this. Like the you know, I'll give you a couple of wise quotes. How about that? Well, how far was I in this one again? Oh no, this is the wrong one. I always get my sin. I think I already did that one. Some Dutch people attempting to speak English. When was the removal of Mr. Jansen to London? Which is, when did Mr. Jansen move to London? My family and I lived many years in the outside world. My family and I lived outside of the country for many years. I lived in Germany during my young years. I lived in Germany in my youth. I now live in Old South, which outside is a specific place, but it sounds kind of goofy. Indeed, this is my seal ring with my family weapon. This is my signet ring with my family crest. I was a cavalry officer by the Hussars of Baril. That's actually pretty close to the actual sentence. It's just, it would have been in the Hussars, I guess. Well, we'll do another one, because fuck it. Another page. In the beginning time, we were just a small company. In the early years, I guess, you know. You did more for the company in the past than we did in the recent years. That is a really weird sentence to begin with. It's just, hey, we're fucking up. What do you do? No, that's a fair question. Like, I know that it's supposed to be like, what specific kind of job are you doing? But that's how you ask that, right? Like, what do you do for a living, I guess? But I fuck horses. Fucken is actually also the root word for fucking. But it refers to breeding an animal, as in, you know, instead of having sex with the animal. What does it say? It's immediately followed up with pardon. Yes, horses. Oh, because pardon. Because, oh my god, this is so fucking great. The person I fuck horses. Pardon? Pardon sounds a bit like pardon, which is the plural for horses. So he responds with, yes, horses. Ah! No! She worked hardly, which actually does not mean that she hardly worked. It's supposed to be like she worked hard. But hardly. Why does hardly make it different? I have recently gone with pension. It means I've recently retired. I was very focused on my fuck. So your work of expertise is called a vak. Een vakman. But I mean, to be honest, some people would benefit from focusing on their fuck, I guess. Hope that was worth $3. They're scrungly. One of them is covered in fucking fondue. One is wet with sewer while the other was just all crumbled up. What a cursed stream this turns out to be. Me, 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 me. I'm reading from a booklet called I Always Get My Sin. The Bizarre English of Dutch People. Written by Martin H. Rijkens. I Always Get My Sin is a lovely read of the many mistakes Dutch people make as they try to speak English. It paints a hilarious image of the use of language of our Dutch ministers, state secretaries, and top hotematos. I Always Get My Sin has been composed by Martin H. Rijkers. As director at Heineken, he has had years of experience dealing with Dutch people speaking English. I believe we should all be interested in this subject, and hopefully you will enjoy it just as much as I do. Please deal it out on some friendly undertakers, because it is clear that it can so not longer. Wise man indeed. Wise man indeed. Bow, 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 bow.